Alrighty, what makes an ace? The T70-57 at last, and this channel I hope helps people or amuses people or whatever, but it's also my kind of personal video diary of my time in Blitz, and one of the objectives I have, amongst many in a lot of ways, is to ace every tank that I buy and own, and you know that can be bloody tough sometimes, and it could be tough in the case of this tank. I've played 102 games since I bought it. I want to do a YouTube video on it, but also I wanted to learn about the tank and I wanted to ace it. And yes, it took me that many games at tier 3 to ace a tank. So it started me thinking about what makes an ace and all the rest of it, and I kind of know how to get them. I've got 200 plus aces in lots of tanks. So here we go. So first off, spotting. Absolutely spotting. You've got to get up and spot the enemy team, and I've spotted the PZ, the jog thing out on the left. I've spotted the Stuart, I've spotted the PZ, and the BTRT's coming up. So I'll check at the end. I think it's at least 3. Okay, so first off is spotting. You get a lot of XP for spotting. If in fact you can play New Primacy, you get one heck of a lot of XP for capping stuff, but you can't at tier 3. So there's a bit of a cheat if you're tier 5 plus on getting an ace. I mean, cap like a boss in New Primacy. Get a New Primacy game and cap up, but you get a ton of credits for that. There's active actions, and I've not been very active yet in this game, but I will be, believe you me. And then there's good old-fashioned damage and kills. Okay, but people put a sort of high priority on that, and it ain't the whole story, believe me. I mean, yes, you're not going to ace a tank on low damage with not many kills, but the other factors absolutely come into play. So here I am, and I'm playing this pretty sensibly. I'm kind of break building. The bar for this tank in terms of damage alone, if you forget XP and all the things I've been talking about, to ace it pretty much over 1,000 damage, which is pretty tough at tier 3 because the tank doesn't output amazing amounts of damage even with a rammer. And if you watch the full review on the tank that I did, I pretty much said the gun's glorious, but outputting damage is not the easiest thing in the world. If you look at what I'm doing, I'm putting out damage. I've got up to 600 odd, but I'm also making sure that all of my shots go in. I've had some luck. I've had some really nice high rolls of 75, but I'm making every single shot count, and I'm not using APCR. I am using standard ammo because I want a full roll out of every single thing I shoot, and that's deliberate. So I'm not actually playing to win this game, I'm playing to ace a tank. If you want to ace a tank, damage is a factor. The more Pramo and APCR you spank since about release 5, you are doing yourself out of damage, especially at this tier. So as a tip, if you are hunting an ace, do not be spamming Pramo at stuff to win. It's not about winning, it's about what you're putting out there into the game. And you're going to have to be prepared to push and bounce a few and lose a few and all of the rest of it. But if that's what you want to chase an ace, that's what you got to do. The final thing, and this is the perfect video, is a little bit of luck. Alright? Look, an AFK. I must have played this tank 102 times. It's the first AFK I've got. My team's had bloody hundreds. I mean, FML, as they say. But in this case, I've got an AFK. So yes, boys and girls, I am farming an AFK, and you know what? I do not care, and I'm actually going to wait. I don't normally do this, take the kill at the end. And that's for 4 kills. That's just to make sure. I'm pretty sure with the XP, the spotting, active actions, the damage, everything else I've done, I've aced it. But you play this many games at tier 3 trying to ace a tank, you want to be sure. So there you go. And there it is. You're playing the other people on the server, obviously, so if they've had good weeks, then hey, it's going to be harder. But there is the ace in this little beast of a tank at last, and praise be for that. I'm not even religious. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll stick this on for my own amusement if nothing else. See ya.